That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
And broadcasting live from the RDR, this the most badass YouTube broadcast podcast. Yeah. And all the known land, ladies and gentlemen, original crew, OG crew, Mr. Dead on Day, and they're Jeff. Chewing gum.
Yeah.
Hello. How y'all doing?
How you
today?
doing there, Dr. Apathy? You okay?
Fucking, I don't know. I got the same thing in my tongue that started before I got sick last time.
You gotta do some cocaine before we start or something like
cocaine bear.
Recently, cocaine bear. Recently, like when you come on, like just the energy is amped, but it does pick up. But if we can start up here,
yeah.
Like,
if we can just get you to take a bump or two right before you come on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I should ask Joey
nice
Westside for coke.
supplier.
Yeah, that's what Joey is. So Joey's a former cocaine addict. He's like, you should try cocaine. Worked for me. Well, for a while it did.
No, see, I can't do that. I can't do that because I know I'd like it. I know I'd love
I see
it.
Jeff being an amazing cokehead.
What is that guy? It looks like Mickey Mouse took a shit behind you. What is going on behind you? Jesus.
All this stuff here, my hats? You mean the copious hat collection?
Yes.
This is how I feed my child, Tommy. It's the fucking copious hat collection. There's one. See, look at that.
Already.
It
changed it.
This for you.
Yes.
No,
you know what I've never understood that I do?
What?
I do hat changes for $5 here and $3 for myself. I'll never.
Really?
I don't get it. I do it at 3. Yeah, I've always done
5. Raise it to 5.
No, I've always done 5.
I think you should do 5 over there. I think it's time to raise it up. I think once you hit 10K, once you hit 10K, I guess you can rise it up to 10. So,
I'm on the rise, 10,100. I'm on my way to 10,200.
Put a one in the chat if Dave has the right to raise it to 5. 5 per hat change on his show too. I think that's
every fucking co-host was on last night, Tommy. It was an insane show.
See, everybody says you can raise it. I think it's,
all right, I'll do
it.
Since they want to pay me more, I will allow them to pay me more. If they hit the like button. But they got to hit that like button, Tommy. They got to do it.
Yeah, you guys are really bad about hitting the like button here.
Yeah, like I think a good place to ask permission for that is here too. I think it's completely fair. I had no idea that was the case. I can't believe it.
Yeah, always.
I wouldn't have done that. That's 10 over here now.
Shot from the point to the bone.
Just snort the G Fuel. It's cheaper and better. It does keep you up.
There you go.
I was having troubles in a week, and I took a shot of G Fuel before I got out. About 2 hours ago. I was falling asleep, and it worked. I'm here. I made it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that stuff is killing you. I feel that's all just chemicals and shit.
I don't dare. I have one once a month is a lot.
It's not first form approved.
No, it's not.
No.
Right, Jeff? Come on, man.
That's right.
I think it's better than cocaine.
Probably around the same, and not far off.
It's pretty good.
G Fuel. It's as good as cocaine. That would be a great fucking.
It does help me focus a little bit. So.
Adderall like focus, or what do you think? Is it as good as Adderall? Or
I don't know because I can't tell because Adderall never really worked for me.
Oh, you took it? You added? You were adding?
No, I like legally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
I didn't like abuse it or anything.
Yeah, that's not.
You gotta abuse it.
That's what everybody told me. I was like, I should have abused it. So that's what everybody told me. I never abused it.
You take some Addies. You take a belt of scotch. You have yourself a good.
If you've noticed, I've never been a drug guy.
No,
I've never.
Not really. No.
I'm not. I'm more of a drinking and smoking guy.
All my weed stories that involve you are hilarious because you either didn't participate or the other one that I heard of, you threw up on yourself. So it's like they're all great stories.
I hadn't smoked in years. That's because I went to London and with what's her face, and she had the chronic or whatever the fuck it was. It's like the chronic on crack, and I was like, I couldn't. I took a big old drag of it like I was 17. That was a huge mistake.
What would happen to you if you ripped this, Tommy? This big daddy fat bong.
I could do one, be fucked up the rest of the night and happy, and if I don't do anything else, I'd be fine.
I don't know. I think that one might kill you.
One I could do, and I'd be fucked up, but I wouldn't be like throwing up. If I did 2 or 3 or smoked it a little bit all night, be in big trouble. And here's another thing.
Here's the thing about weed. Fucking wretch.
Here's the thing about weed. I feel so good. It's like I don't want like people like to talk and bullshit and eat. I just want to sleep. You know, I have a real good night's sleep. No, I just want to sleep. You know.
There's nothing wrong with that. If there's one thing that I know that Real Talk is proud of me for, it's goddamn the stoner I've become.
Yes.
Because he introduced me, really. He got me into the tidings of it, the very beginnings.
Did he really? I thought you didn't smoke in high school. That's right, you were a jock.
No, I didn't smoke my entire life.
Yeah, you were a jock, so you didn't do that.
Yeah, they got me on the morphine and everything.
Yeah, we couldn't smoke in the Army. The only real losers ever got caught smoking weed in the Army. Like, you're an idiot. Everybody ever got caught.
You can't caught for weed? What's the matter with you? Stupid. Get caught for fucking acid or heroin, like cool drug at least.
I can't believe you made me.
Do you know who Lex Friedman is? Nancy Reagan. Just say no. Oh.
Alexa Friedman?
I remember
Lex Friedman.
Alex Friedman. You know he dresses like a Bible salesman, does interview shows. You know,
I feel like you probably covered him.
He's like Diet Joe Rogan, basically.
It sounds familiar.
I don't know if he's diet. He's got a whole different thing going on than Rogan. He's a robotics expert at MIT. He's a really bright guy.
Oh.
But he's also very hippie-like too at the same time.
Oh, so he does acid.
But he dresses like a Bible salesman. Gay man. Is Vault gone? Can I come back to SFTP? Was that supposed to be a Tobes show? I put Tobes back on for a show. Why not? I don't think Tobes wants to come on. I don't think Tobes wants to come back on. If that's
Tobes is living his little Tobes existence.
Yeah. I don't think he has a lot of interest in coming back on.
I don't think so. He doesn't even come on my show.
He didn't. He did express some interest like 2 years ago during the pandemic, but I nixed it because I didn't think it would work. But he's been on since.
But you know, if you asked him, he'd do it.
I can't believe you made me say that.
No, I'd put him on. Put him back. Regular basis.
Jesus. No, go away, Gabe.
It's rooftop
for you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, never change, buddy.
Yeah.
Never change.
So, Xylie had a meltdown or something. Like, that's why we're here today.
What? What are you talking about? Huh?
Everything he's telling me is like, she's doing you. Like, I don't really think... I never got the impression like Xylie needed me to like freak out.
No,
you know,
well, it was just it was a rant on like your kind of level when it comes to ranting. Like when you start ranting, it reminded me of you.
You're not the only one.
Vibe.
Do you agree with that? I'll be the
judge. After watching it and covering it last night and 2 hours of conversation, I came to. So I thought it was going to be a dramatic decision. We had a poll. The poll was decisive. After watching it, because we really took our time doing it, and when we finally got there and heard it, they were like, "Is it a Tommy C rant?" I'm like, oh, "Yeah." No, I've known him 15 years. Yep, on the scale. No question.
So what was this meltdown about?
Salvo. She's done. She's done. Dunzo. Finito. Infinitum.
But I have to. Although I saw Salvo write some nasty shit. What did he say? Something about fucking Tipster's wife squirting or some shit like that.
Oh, really? He hit her with a squirt?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked. But
you got to fit it, Tommy.
The thing is, whether it's fucked or not really doesn't matter. It's like,
we'll see the donate.
Like this is just gonna hand Salvo content.
What up, bitch?
Wow, circuitry, another 50. Dead on Dave. Host me 10 hat changes. 10? Yeah, I guess that would be... No, you're talking about it'd be 20, wouldn't it?
I'll just do one at a time. There's one, there's two. I'll just keep going, Tommy. Don't worry.
2 times 5 is 50. Do your math, circuitry. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, that was bad math.
Yeah, bad math. By the way, I do want to point out, and I never do this, if you're going to send me money and you want me to get it, not Google, you're probably better off going the other way. Just let you know, if you can't do it, I'll take your business. But I get like most of the money, and Google gets a ridiculous portion of the money if you do through Google. So, well, thank you very much. I don't want to sound like I'm ingrateful, but that's the best way to do it.
They whack you up to 40% depending on what state you're in, man. It's really
I know, it's
nasty on Super Chat. I always
Dick
feel like an
Uriel.
asshole when I say that.
Tommy's
Streamlabs is
rants
a better way
are
to
over
go.
his kid getting attacked. Xylie's rants was topped by people in chat sending pancakes emojis.
So
That
the
must
reason why she had the meltdown is not what Matt and I are saying makes it a Tommy C moment. It's the vibe of which she delivers such ferocity of which it is Tommy C worthy. That's what we're saying.
No, it's not the reason, it's the words. It's what she
And
was
by the way,
doing.
the poll was like 75% Tommy C rant, 200 voters. You know, like it was decisive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say. Fuck your money's right. Ain't kidding. That's fucking too funny. Let's see. Are you really gonna take 10? All right.
I'm on 6 or 4 or 5. I don't know. I'm not really
You
counting. I don't care.
Work them in slowly, I guess.
Work 'em in. I got it.
All right, Xylie. I'm almost afraid to click on this. I'll be honest.
It's pretty good. She does a lot of stuff.
So let me guess. Salvo just ran with this, correct?
Yeah, he did a show on it last night.
Yeah, he did a show on it last night.
But I can't blame him. He can make the money.
I've done it too.
Make that
You're not
money.
going to hurt his feelings by getting tough with him. I mean,
No.
the donation started life as a 5 standalone, but Google took their 40%. Yes.
Dealing with it anymore.
Okay.
I'm
Have
not
I ever
dealing
Okay.
with it anymore. No, we're not going to talk about anything else but what I'm going to talk about right now. Okay?
Tipster,
I am done. I am done.
Oh boy.
I am done with the bullshit.
They're gaslighting me on stream, Xylie. Can you help me?
I'm
never
over
been
here.
known to
I'm over here
gaslight.
talking about something totally different.
Rick James, cocaine's a hell of a drug, but G Fuel is so much better than Rick James.
Disagree.
Cocaine. You got to go see Cocaine Bear. Apparently, it was Ray Liotta's last movie.
I got to see it. It sounds
Which
like
is
a good
sad. Ray Liotta,
it-
great actor. He's like,
Can't be sad.
his last movie was Cocaine Bear. What the fuck?
Got to be hilarious. If that movie's not a goddamn laughing minute, that's the worst title ever.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
just saying that movie.
looks
Well, you know what's really funny? They keep saying it's based on a true story. Well, I looked into the true story. It's true that some guy, to lighten his load, threw a bunch of cocaine into the woods and a bear ate it and died. And that's it. That's the truth. So Cocaine Bear, the movie, he turns into like Cujo, like just running around killing people and shit.
The Schneef will do that to you.
Yeah. All right.
And I just said that we're not going to talk about anything else but what I'm talking about right now.
Okay.
Exactly, tipster.
I'm done.
Wait a minute. That's Chris and Ark Tipster and who else?
That's Ruined Leon.
Ruined
He's kind
Leon.
of a YouTuber that hangs out with him and stuff.
Okay.
He lets white people say the N-word. He
Oh,
gives them the
wow.
N-word
Well,
pass.
that's nice of him.
Yeah, he's a very nice black person.
That's
guy to have around.
Yeah. But Leon, I was some guy from Black Guys whipping kicking my teeth out. No, that's not fucking funny.
God.
Okay. so
I
let's not
am
read that
done
donation.
with the
Don't
read that.
disrespect in my chat. I like a lot of Salvo's people that watch him. I do like them. But I am not going to get
I don't think that's gonna work.
disrupted or disrespected. Your boy is constantly coming into my chats disrespecting me. And I'm tired of it. And I'm not dealing with it anymore. He just disrespected my whole goddamn Discord by pinging everybody, having a fit like a child. This is my fucking channel, and I'm not dealing with it anymore. If I lose fucking subscribers, I lose subscribers. I do like a lot of people that do watch Salvo. I like them. All right? They
I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work.
come in here and they have a good time. But I'm not dealing with the bullshit anymore. If Salvo Pancakes doesn't have to work with the same rules that everybody in the commentary community doesn't have to deal with.
That's why he's winning.
It's
That's why you gotta watch what I'm saying, Zia. That's why he's winning. Because everybody's sick of that shit. I'm not fucking.
he's playing a different character.
He's playing he's playing a whole different game. So,
Agreed.
you know,
Agreed.
this is not. Cancel culture is getting canceled.
With, then goddamn it, I don't either. And I am taking my motherfucking stand right now. So if you
You know what I would like to ask Xylie? Like, what did she? Are you making a stand? Okay, fair enough. And you're allowed to say whatever you want. What do you hope to What do you hope to get out of this? You just want him to know, and the whole public to know that you don't like him.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Because we had her on last night, and that's what she was saying. Essentially, it's her making that stand and making it very clear that I'm not putting up with it. And she references.
What do you mean she's not putting up with it? He could keep doing it forever. Like, what is she talking about?
Yeah, but now she's gonna go on the block. She's gonna block. She's gonna block anybody. She's gonna give one warning, and if he spams,
well, I mean, she's
related,
entitled to do that, but I just don't see where's the win.
That's what I was questioning. Because if you're gonna block anyway, my point to her was that you could have done that from the beginning. You could have just went about your day, blocked, and take away his power, because then he has nothing to react to. But now you're giving him one more shot to react to, and boy did he! He did the fucking show on it, and had like 600, 700 people in there or whatever.
You know, this community used to fucking call out fucking Susie Lou, Alex, and now we're like this is a way to become a lookout. I mean, if he doesn't care, that's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna, but like I just think that, like, from a YouTube, like from a move like this, it just seems like instead of the guys that shine light on Alex or copyright stuff, now we're all fucking Wings of Redemption and DSP.
Yeah.
Because now, like, all Salvo's doing is he's milking this community instead of fucking milking DSP to get you to block you. Salvo's milking this community to get a reaction like that.
Absolutely.
So it's interesting that like the set of rules that everybody else has to follow. That's a really interesting choice of words, because like that is exactly what people are rebelling against with Salvo. That's exactly what it is. So you can't pull the rules and ethics card when the fans are sick of the rules and ethics.
It's funny, Tommy. Oh, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, Xylie's thing is also she's sick of the rules as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
The quote unquote the commentary rules. You know,
which
don't.
I don't even think really imply a lot, but
I mean, she's frustrated that the rules apply to her but not to Salvo, right?
Well, she does different types of content. She does this
she
does this type of content where she like, all right, once you start going on and saying this content already, that's not cool. You can't do that's not cool. That's not cool. And that's some of the content she does. This guy is a fucking this, and that guy's a that, and this guy's a and by the way, Xylie, I've done all that myself, so it's not like I'm being a total hypocrite. I don't want to sound like a total hypocrite here, but once you enter the pearl clutch realm, it's tough to break out of, and you know, I don't really know else how to put it. I'm kind of lost for words myself.
Once you draw a line, it's hard because you can't cross back over it.
Well, remember when you interviewed me years ago and you asked me what my line is? And I said, I have one. Oh, he asked me if I have a line. I said, yes. And he said, where is it? And I said, I'm not telling you. Well, there's a reason for that, because like, why set it up? Like, yeah, there's certain things I won't do. You know, I mean, Matt knows what I won't do. But like, she comes quasi from, I wouldn't say she was as bad as those tea community people. I like Xylie. I couldn't stand her. But that's kind of like those type of women, and those, like, comedy is like about crossing lines, and you can't do comedy and commentary. It just doesn't work. You know,
it's kind of funny, Tommy, because you're doing the same thing I did last night too, where this is not where she's like you, by the way. This is where it gets good. She gets really fucking. She gets fired up. I promise you.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the YouTube part of this right now.
I focused on the same thing. I was like kind of talking about all the same stuff at the beginning of it, because it gets your mind going. It can't help it. But sit through it, because trust me, girl's about to go.
Okay. All right, we'll keep going.
Respect me. You're out of my fucking chat. I don't give a fuck about the We Are Salvo. I don't give a fuck about the pancakes. I don't give a fuck. If he don't have to play by the rules, I don't have to play by the rules. I'm done. If you don't like that, then leave my fucking chat. If you don't like that, unsubscribe. If you are,
in fairness to her too, she like this might not be a career-oriented move. She's like, fuck it. I want to do what I want to do. I don't care if I'm making money or not, or I don't care if I'm moving up or not. So if that's the case, then I respect it completely. Because do your thing, But I'm thinking about it and like, I gotta pay a bill next month.
a paying member, then you know.
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea. Yeah.
You know what? Stop paying. I am done. Period. Point blank. Period. I am done. I am tired of the disrespect in my fucking channel and this fucking rule and commentary that you're not allowed to show emotion. Fuck you. Because
I can't believe you made me say that.
If he doesn't have to play by the rules,
I'm going to fix James Swan, Tommy, because I am the glue. So, I don't get it. Do you get it, Matt?
Salvo's had John Swan on a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Then neither do I. I'm not playing by the rules anymore.
Well, here's a rule that still applies. You piss off fucking audience, you lose audience. That's applying no matter what.
Yeah, Vigilant Xylie.
Yeah, that's
Period. I'm done.
But she's saying the rules are that I can't punch up like this.
Or you can't show him.
That's what she's saying. I'm thinking of the rules is more like if you do a certain thing or say a certain thing, it crosses a line and then everybody starts making videos on you because you said something that was objectively not true or some stupid shit like that, Or if you, let me make it a little clearer. Like if I accuse Dave of being a pedophile without evidence, or something like that,
Pedophile!
Pedophile! And then that means that should instigate my cancellation. But I've kind of noticed that doesn't really happen anymore myself. So maybe the rules are just kind of gone as it is,
Or maybe like most rules, they're bullshit.
Yeah, that's probably true too. There's always going to be some kind of
You can get rid of that.
There's always going to be some kind of stupid set of rules.
Oh, sure. Unwritten or otherwise.
Yeah.
The rule, just don't be retarded, right?
And not sustainably. These one-offs are not a big deal. It's when you do them 3, 4, you don't let it go. You flamenco it. You become these fucking lol cows. You allow them to give you that power to take your teeth and suckle and milk it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm thinking of like flamenco. Flamenco wasn't, he wasn't taking it anymore, and I'm not taking this shit anymore. And look what happened to him. Yeah.
And it didn't have to go that way. If he stops after the first time and just fucking chills out with it and laughs at the fucking sun.
In fairness, I don't think flamenco physically could stop.
No, he couldn't.
No.
That motherfucker there too. Credo, get rid of his ass. He or she, I don't know who the fuck they are. Hide him from the fucking channel. Get rid of him. I'm done. I'm done.
Welcome to Bad World.
He don't have to play by the rules. Neither do I. Fuck that shit.
Welcome to
I'm
Bad
tired
World.
of playing by a certain set of rules, and he doesn't have to. Guess what? I'm not playing by those rules anymore. I
love when Puerto
done.
Rican women clap. It's great.
I am fucking done. And if that means I gotta spend hours.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I could see why people thought this was kind of like me a little bit. I could see.
Hasn't gone quite nuclear yet.
It's not kill yourself yet.
It's not. She's crescendoing.
I wish you would have said that.
Yeah,
that would be great.
Motherfuckers until they get it, and if they don't get it after a timeout, hide them. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If I lose subscribers over that, guess what? I'll get more. I do not give a fuck anymore. I don't know how many times. I'll be right back. I need a drink.
I
love you too, trans tipster.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Thank you for the $4.99. Okay, y'all can go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about. I'm getting a goddamn drink.
I can't believe
I'm
you made
done.
me say that.
I'm fuck.
Wings Redemption. You go, Xylie. I believe you can call them haters out.
You see he
done.
popped in the chat, Tommy?
Oh, no.
Look on the screen. No, the screen. Same screen. Look back where
Same
you were.
screen.
No.
Xylie's.
Transgender.
He pops up.
Keemstar's
Yeah.
Keem's in there.
Keep
Is he-
playing.
oh, what is she saying? Hold on, I'm
He
saying.
just popped in. Keep going.
Super. Oh, up
No, not
there.
the chat,
Oh,
in the-
super.
on the- yeah.
Who just joined?
Eve.
Oh,
I can't believe you made me say that.
what's up?
What happened?
Xylie burnt the Salvo bridge.
What
They got
bridge?
some bitch ass motherfucker that's not
There you
that's
go.
gonna play by the rules against a motherfucker that don't have to. Oh no, fuck that.
You hear that?
Be on, then they can be on. I don't give a fuck. I should have punched his ass when I fucking
You hear what's happening now? You got caught up.
Mad fit.
What would you have done if she would have punched Salvo?
Y'all think women aren't getting a fair shot? You think women could be platformed more in the community than content now recording? What's that?
When she was on your show.
Chris, organize Xylie to get out here next Thursday.
All right, go to the
I'm not your producer anymore, dude. I'm not your producer anymore.
If you don't, we're gonna bully
What?
you. You're gonna get.
Oh, wow. That's such a fucking change up in my
Wouldn't that
life.
have been
Keemstar.
Kanye, damn, this man is bad for optics.
Even know.
Good one.
Fuck if she would have
Go on,
punched
Kanye.
Y'all want to see? Y'all want to see Xylie get real? This is Xylie real.
Real.
This
really?
is the Xylie that you motherfuckers can't handle.
Oh,
You want to see this Xylie?
I think I can handle it. I don't know, son.
Turns me
Let's
on.
go.
I'm all for it. I'm here for this. This is what I live for.
Love how Keem comes back for this.
What's up, Keem? How can I help you?
I went to get a drink and I came back and they basically said that you were burning down bridges or some shit.
Fuck you
Yeah,
too.
I burnt that Salvo bridge. I'm done.
Why?
I'm done with the fucking disrespect, Keem. I'm done that he doesn't have to play by the same set of rules that everybody else does. We have a set of rules, a set of imaginary rules that we have to fucking play with in this goddamn community.
So basically, what she's raging against Machine here for, these fucking pause pictures are hysterical. By the way, everybody's telling her clearly not to fuck with Salvo, right? So she's like raging against it. Is that what happened, Dave? I saw you nodding your head.
In a nutshell, I mean, like,
Yeah.
I get her point, like, to an extent. Like, if you can't deal with it, you can't deal with it. I have no criticism of that. If you don't want to deal with a particular person anymore, that's fine. My whole point, my only criticism of any of it was you didn't need to have the outburst to give them that last ammo to accomplish the same thing you're going to do now. Block them. That's what you're going to do anyway. You could have just done that. It's great content, and we appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. But it really wasn't necessary.
I wonder, is it better that she did this, or is it better just to?
Oh, yeah, for us, yeah.
I think the rant itself is fine. I think the issue of I'm never going to talk about Salvo again is the problem, because
it's impossible.
You've given Salvo the challenge, and if Salvo gets you to respond, now you're breaching flamenco territory, right? So it's like,
yeah. Because do you respond then? They're like, how far do you go with it after you've already broke? Because we all talk about it, and she's mutuals of all of ours. She's on a lot of our shows.
Sure.
It's like, so now we're gonna lose more of her because she doesn't want to fuck with Salvo anymore. This is the inherent problem of not being able to deal with a character. That's what he is, and this is just kind of how you have to deal with him. You say he has a small dick, and you move on.
Yeah.
Look, I'm all for Xylie yelling at Salvo at all time. I'm just saying, keep it up. You know, if you're going to do this, like, fucking go to war. Like,
stop. Yeah, if you're gonna go out on the fucking shield, go all the way.
Yeah.
It's too funny.
I'm tired of a motherfucker coming. Who gave me $20 so I can thank them? Hold on. I have. Thank you for the 20 in the heart.
I have loved the stars too fondly. I wonder if that's a girl. That's who gave you the 20.
Anyway,
I love Xylie.
we have this imaginary set of rules that we can't show emotion, that we have to just ignore. And Salvo can do whatever the fuck he wants. Talk about people, kids, talking about people's families. He can do whatever we want, but yet we have the silent rules that we don't have to do it. And this motherfucker comes into my goddamn streams and disrespects me. I saw what you told him to fucking delete. I saw that fucking comment. I'm tired of being fucking disrespected. I have tried everything with Salvo. I played nice. I befriended him after I even went to.
What is really driving her crazy that Salvo's doing?
So Salvo is, going into her chat. Salvo is going into voice chats with her, calling her dog, saying to woof woof. He's
tagging people in Discord.
Yeah, he's continuously kind of going at her.
He's harassing her, like legitimately.
But it's not necessarily the Salvo part. It's the the news team and the other people kind of join in and kind of maybe Salvo might put out something in the Discord and here they come and they're all in the chat.
Well, how is he getting in her Discord to add everybody? Or is he doing it in his own Discord?
Yeah, because they've been friends.
Doing it in his own Discord.
He'll do it in his own Discord. You can't keep everyone out forever, Tommy. You know that. Like eventually, it's big enough. You're gonna get into your Discord.
Sure, you could just as easily do that to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
fucking New York.
Oh.
I even went to New York.
I can't believe you made me say
I met him. I pulled up.
So the first was tips to them. Dave moved to Augie and Nick. Tommy, your ex pulled his pants down.
Up or shut up, right? I even did that. I have done every.
He got you, Dave.
No, he hasn't heard that yet, has he?
What?
He hasn't heard the epic one yet. Wait, we're not. He doesn't get that donation, but we appreciate it. He'll get it in a minute. Don't worry.
Thing to that motherfucker, butt go mask off. Well, guess what?
If you would mask off, he'd be boring. He'd just be a fucking fat giddy from Ohio. If he wouldn't mask off,
I'm mask off Xylie now. I'm done.
The confusing opinion. This sounds like an angry Xbox voice message.
Nah, the voice message would be worse, honestly.
My fans are the best. It does. Remember, they recorded me when I got pissed off at what's his face, and they put an Xbox message. I always thought that was pretty funny. When I yelled at Lieutenant Cobra. Remember that?
That's something that they should do with Xylie. If I'm
somebody put this in the X. Yeah, but they had like the whole graphic from like the Xbox 360. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm done being disrespected.
Amen.
I'm done.
Amen.
I mean, everyone has a right to stick up for themselves.
I'm done.
I'm really interested to see how he handles this. Mike the Bike, very epic. Thank you, Mike.
I mean,
you're very epic.
Amen. I would.
You see what he says to me in the chat, Keem. You see it.
Is it playful or is it mean?
You know what the sad thing is, Keem? This motherfucker. When I talk to him, when he's not in front of a camera and he's not live, he is one way. When I talk to when he comes,
who knew fucking? Yeah, who knew that he'd be a phony? He's doing a he's doing a bit.
Right now, I put this at about an 8. About an 8 right now.
I can see why people like. I could see. At first I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be nothing like me. But I could see what people are talking about.
It's still not there yet. There's still a couple of things that really set it into you.
Okay.
It's into my chat.
But you were really looking forward to this, Dave. You fucking
it's great.
You sick fuck.
Matt was looking forward to it last night. It's all he dreamed about happening, and now I'm doing the same thing today.
Yeah, because Dead on Dave kept pausing the fucking clip to talk.
You shut your goddamn mouth, man. I'll cut you in a sport.
Or he's like in a live conversation with me. He's another way. He is disrespectful to me. I'm done.
Listen, fuckhead.
Alpha Rust.
I'm done.
Help me out. What did he say that was over the top? Like, what is the thing that's like disrespect?
I don't know. Let's see. The other night I had Augie's dick in my mouth. I've had Chris's dick in my mouth. I wanted to fuck Chris. Tonight he called me a Jew because I had it on members only, which I didn't.
Dare he call you a Jew?
You made me say that.
You clearly saw gray names in the chat. I don't know, calling me granny. It's every little fucking thing that he can say. I've had just about everybody in the commentary community's dick in my mouth besides you. I've had Tipster's dick in my mouth.
What about mine?
To be continued. I don't know.
Okay.
TBD.
I'm sick of it. I'm done with it.
I can't believe you made me say
I'm
that.
done.
You really can't blame her for that. I mean, so he's going in. He's gonna get in trouble if he fucking gets caught. So he's going in his own chats, fucking riling up his fan base, saying Xylie's got dicks in her mouth, and then they go to her fucking chats and they go to her shit. Boy, is it any wonder that why Salvo doesn't have monetization? You know, all right, Salvo's breaking all the rules, but he is paying a price. You know, Xylie gave you mine. Did she give you yours today?
When Nick says in the chat, and this has kind of been his whole stance, is I can blame her for the phrasing. He really doesn't like the way that she worded the whole thing. Which
cares? She's fucking angry.
I mean, when you're going on a rant like that, I don't think there's way.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
that's very true. And
how many times did Tommy?
She wasn't very thoughtful when she told him to suck her clit. You know, I mean, what the fuck?
Hindsight, maybe Tommy said fucking Lieutenant Cobra should have got hit by a Mack truck, but he did.
In hindsight, he did say it.
Well, maybe I should have said a Mack truck. Maybe I should have said like a GMC 4x4. Yeah.
An Abram tank.
I don't know.
Really
she's having a fucking meltdown. She's fucking mad. She has a meltdown. And Keem's right. She has every right to stick up for herself.
Nick's in the chat saying she does, though, when she gets on stream and talks about men's dicks in her mouth, she needs to expect to be clipped. I mean, you're talking to the guy who said he's going to lick Jessica Pizzle's pussy lips. So, I mean, you know.
Right.
Well, I think that's, I don't get that upset. You know, if I thought somebody was doing something to me like, one of the problems with Salvo though is he does bring people's family members into it, like kind of unnecessarily. So,
yeah, I mean, I think every time that he does it, the same thing gets said. But how far do you go with that when you're not involved? Like maybe when he goes after yours or mine or Matt's, or maybe we'll feel differently. But like when you're looking from the outside and you've always given the comedian pass, do you just start being a fucking Karen and be like, well, you can't do that now?
Well, you know what it is? This community's not what I think. I think if he pulls that shit on Augie 2 years ago,
Augie hits different?
Yeah, I do. I think the community's a little more together. I think if he does that a couple of years ago, I think nobody. I think it was. I don't really think anybody helps him out at all.
I think there was a timing situation, right?
Yeah.
With the Augie stuff, we had just gotten done shitting on Flamenco for continuously like caring about Salvo's jokes to the point where he spurred.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the Augie thing, it was kind of like Augie was in a predicament there. If he like came out and said, "Hey, that's fucked up," it could easily get twisted as, well, you're just doing the same thing as Flamenco. And Augie knew that.
Yeah.
So I think he handled it very well.
Yeah, he backed away from the possibility of becoming that. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it sucks when your family gets brought up in this shit. I get that. And Salvo knows that, and Salvo knows how to get under your skin. Salvo doesn't want to make you laugh. He doesn't want to make Xylie laugh. He doesn't want to make Tipster laugh. He wants to fuck with them. He wants to make fun of them. He wants to get them to yell at him.
Yeah, but
to talk about
there is going to be... I had a conversation with somebody about him. And he says, this person was asking me what I thought. And I said, I think he's really funny and different. And this is kind of something about a throwback to him. And they said that Salvo's story doesn't end with a fucking 1 million subs like it probably should. It ends with a ban. Yeah, and, you know, like I'm thinking about like how much he lost already.
how much we lost. Fuck, man.
Right.
I'm thinking about like, well, yeah, right, with the money and all that stuff. And then wasn't there an issue with Jessica Pizzle? She never got paid.
Yeah, we just had that.
Yes,
That's we.
yes.
So
see,
we have a guy.
Well, what? How much do you know about that?
Well, here's the thing.
I
I don't know. Here's I don't know much about it. I don't know if it's legit or it's his fault. But like, let's ask the question: how long can the guy who has contests that doesn't pay out, whatever reason it might be, that talks about people's family members and fucking like that could be targeted harassment, like going into the Discord and bringing them over. It would just take YouTube a second. They already have rules for that on Twitch to come in. So we're pushing the boundaries, and I'm all about pushing the boundaries of comedy and talking about stuff you can't talk about. At what point does the bow break? You know?
And what happens when you go? Because
you have middle-aged.
It's hard to defend you.
You have a middle-aged woman, right? And you're talking about her sexually. You have a disabled woman talking about her sexually. Yeah, I mean, I think like Salvo's kind of hosted like a rebellion that in a commentary community that had too many rules. And it got a little ridiculous, and everybody was a fucking pedophile. And then it turned into this ironclad take: who's got the better cake? And quasi people say I'm too political. I mean, oh god, every time I turn around, they're talking about like fucking pronouns and shit. You know, I mean, but at the end of the fucking day, like, well, how much more outrageous can he get? Like, is he just gonna like get like what's his name?
Is he a Tom Green?
No.
He's a pest.
You're thinking way too. I'm thinking more like, is he going to be like one of these guys, sort of like Mediger, that befriends people just to kind of squeeze them out, you know? And he like he's made videos and humiliated, including Ethan Ralph, who never got a video, which I would have loved to see. To be honest with you. You know? But if you think about it, Tonka, Ian Miles Chung, Warski, like go down the list. Everyone that was connected to him one side where he's used his content. You know, is that what's going on there? Like, how long could it last? I don't know.
That's an important question.
Yeah. You know, whatever. You know, I'm starting to think about it. Like, what if he gets a picture of Tommy? Like, what am I going to do?
How would you deal with it? You know, do you ever think
I'd
about
probably
it?
cut him off. I'd have to cut him off.
The issue with the payment, right, is Salvo did not have the actual funds to pay Jessica.
The reason's irrelevant. He's had a bunch of contests and hasn't paid out.
Yeah.
That's look. It might not be his fault. I acknowledge. I don't.
I'm saying I interviewed the guy. I asked him all about it, so I got his.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to get to the bottom of it, Matt.
You know?
I'm not trying to get to the bottom of it.
That's fair.
We got a guy, and what I said is still said. We got a guy that hasn't paid out on content. That on contest, a guy that is willing to talk about family members. You know, when you get to the point of like squirting and shit like that.
It's the ability to point at a scoreboard with all these things that are on it. You know, that's what I think you're saying.
And then
like
I start to wonder, because like I remember
board.
when this person said that to me, I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. You know, and now I'm wondering, like, well, maybe he's right.
What the fuck do y'all want me to set the record straight on, by the way, in the chat? Like,
you have all the answers, Matt.
What answers do I have?
What? Oh, I have to.
Speak out. You better do it, man.
I have to. What are they? Are they mad that I haven't like talked about all the nuance?
No, they're mad that Matt knows all the truths and not giving them.
Apparently. Well, I'm sitting there. First of all, I'm shutting him down because that's not what I'm talking about. There is my point with this whole thing is you have this list of fucking things. That's my point. He may be 100% innocent. Really bad luck, you know, but they keep happening.
I think this is kind of
and on top of that,
we're
talking about middle-aged women squirting, a woman that's in a wheelchair squirting. They're all family members. And what's hit? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, here's what's happened. I've had a crisis of conscience. I'm all about telling Xylie to shut the fuck up, suck it up. What are you talking about? What are you laughing at?
No, I love it. You just randomly in the middle of all this. I've had a crisis.
Yeah, I'm having a crisis of conscience. You like that?
I love that.
I am because like I'm having a I put a picture of Tommy fucking playing soccer on my timeline last week. And here I am, I'm about to say, Xylie, suck it up. I've been telling everybody to suck it up. Don't take themselves too seriously, and there's nothing to stopping him taking a picture of my kid and doing that. And yours as well. And yours as well.
I've had shit like that happen that I've completely buried. For me,
Yeah, but you couldn't do that. But no. You said to her before you agreed with Matt. Like, this
if you can't deal with it, you can't deal with it. Yeah. But at the same time, like me, I've decided to deal with it. So how I deal with it is I don't know some of the things that people have said about my kid. I've had pictures used against things that was used to tell me.
I don't think you've gotten it to this level.
No, because I'm not that big, or I haven't been up to this point.
What's going to
stop it? I'd like to think that I'll continue to stay the course in how I deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to start going, oh, guys, you can't do this, because then I know what that's going to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying, like, I'm not talking about, like, doing that, but what I'm talking about is, like, we did have this fucking sort of code, and I know what she's talking about. And I'm sick of it, too.
The code of the commentary.
Yeah, like there was some kind of unspoken code, no family, nothing like that. And we're kind of throwing it out. Okay. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? And is everybody just going to look like, because so far, everybody's just going to look like a fucking huge hypocrite if they speak out. Oh, he's doing a character. Well, he's doing a character, but there's a picture of my fucking kid with a dick in his mouth.
Yeah.
You know? Like whether he's doing a character or not is kind of irrelevant at that point.
I guess that's going to be a personal choice that everyone's going to come up with.
I guess so.
They are.
Yeah, and I by the way, I got no room to bitch because I've been like, everybody shut the fuck up too. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, look, like I said to you before, I got a line. I'm not going to tell people what my line is because then it's like giving away the joke, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, at what point, like, what does he have to do to say, like, say I'm not down with that, you know?
But whatever it is, it's okay for you to make that fucking line, but how you deal with it, because that's what we're talking about with Xylie, is the methodology of what she wants.
I'm sure Xylie fucked this up 6 ways to Sunday, all right? But I just kind of had a thought in the middle of this, like, am I sitting here criticizing Xylie, and then when it's my turn, oh, well, it's me now. You know what I mean?
Are you like that at this stage in your life?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I can't take a joke and stuff like that. But, there is sort of the family line that, like, I don't want to see my kid.
I'd like to think that you would get mad about it. You turn to some of the people that you turn to. You talk about you turn
to what it was,
what people say.
That's what it was, man. I mean, I can think of a lot of fucking fucked up shit to do. And I don't agree that, I mean, I'm not saying that you would do this and how you'd go about. I'm not talking about the optics. I'm talking about right and wrong. Sure.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know that. But I mean, they all have consequences on this online sphere. And I think it's important to keep that in mind when you're a creator who's getting hundreds of people live like Xylie is. Yeah. And you're cutting off a source of that viewership because we're all connected. She fucks with all of us. She's our friend.
I got Nixon waiting, by the way.
Nick, Salvo, and Colton. Everyone's
that's not Salvo.
That's not Salvo. Is not.
What?
I'm a dirty, rotten liar. I apologize.
I wanted to watch the rest of the thing. All right, what's Nick?
Yeah, keep playing.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I mean,
hey, hello, Nick. How are you?
I think we got this all wrong. I think Flamenco's problem isn't like, oh, I don't want to talk to Salvo anymore. I think Flamenco's problem is making a huge public escapade, gigantic, making a huge retard moment out of it. Like, nobody's handcuffed to be mad at Salvo. If Salvo talks to the person in line with you, don't talk to like him anymore. If he's brigading, like people are saying he is, ban people brigading. Like I've banned tons of people and blocked tons of people brigading from tons of other communities. All right, it wouldn't change if I started getting 1,000 fucking tweets or something from like a random community, obviously all coming in at once. I did this with Keffels. Like, dude, Xylie can obviously do everything she's setting out to do here without sounding like a total retard on stream. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean to be mean to Xylie.
I don't know if
Xylie, but it's this huge fucking meltdown that's actually like creating the problem. She doesn't realize that That's what's happening here.
Maybe she doesn't give a fuck.
Essentially.
But she really does give a fuck, Tommy. That's why we're watching this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
This is her really giving a fuck.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess my point is we can nitpick. You can nitpick her forever, but what happens when it's you? That's my point.
Because what happens when it's me is just don't have a public meltdown. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Look. That's
I don't like. I'm not
I gotta be honest with you.
telling Edwin we can't platform him.
That point is mute to me. Of course, like going on about this is probably not good optics. All right, it's not a good idea.
It's not good optics. It's feeding him content. Salvo thrives off of a fucking hellfire. You're creating his content directly. It doesn't work on him.
Thus creating your own hell. You know, it's making the problem way
easier.
I don't know. I don't understand. Like I said that myself. I'm total agreement with everything. I'm thinking of something different. It's like I can sit here and say, "Fucking Xylie, suck it up. You're being a baby. Don't fucking react." And then like they're talking about her squirting. She's a middle-aged woman, and if they bring my kid, if he brings my kid into it, or if he brings my kid into it and my wife, and it bothers fucking me, and I can't really say, I can't, like I look like a total fucking jerk off. If
you fucking freak out about it. I
suppose.
If you don't freak out about it, you don't look like a jerk off at all.
I suppose.
That's what I think Nick's saying here.
You just say like, "Fuck you, Salvo."
You say you got a small dick, Salvo.
You don't even say. Yeah,
I'm not.
That's it. You move on.
I'm not talking about freak. That's like a given. Like it's
dude. John Swan went on stream. Is like, I don't think that Nicholas Diorio has very much sex last night. I didn't get on stream and go, you know what, John? I'm not taking this fucking disrespect from you, John. Why are you talking? Like, no. This is what Xylie does, and this is why Xylie gets the reaction she gets.
Yeah, I guess.
You know,
well,
it's like Xylie's kind of an impulsive person, right? So if the chat's fucking with her, she kind of reacts to it. I don't think.
Maybe when she does,
and she's not cut out for a fucking space that's this fucking like annoying. I don't know.
At least with Salvo,
but I mean, if her content's like her like yelling and screaming, like
that's a good point.
I have a clip of Xylie from like 2 weeks ago where Salvo goes "little girl" or something, and then Xylie's like, "Excuse me, are you calling me baby girl?" Okay, and then she just leaves the call in anger. Like she's asking for this.
Yeah, I know. I agree there. Like she gets, she reacts very quickly to like the smallest thing.
Stripping.
She's like, she storms out of the fucking room. Right. This is like, she provides ample nourishment for people to walk up with a gigantic fucking bucket and start milking her.
I guess I want to get to the complete meltdown. We've talked. What part? Which one? The third one?
Second one is really the bigger meltdown.
Okay, let me watch.
Wait, Tommy, real quick, man, is that the fucking original Copious shirt still?
No, that's my NFT.
No,
it looked like mine. I couldn't see it. I was like, is that my
old shirt?
I
don't think so.
Dave got his hopes up.
Hey, fuck off. He's trying to have sex with
I'm probably too fat for that one. You fucking bought back then, so I figure it out. All right, we hear this.
More. You motherfuckers wonder why I call myself Xylie Gets Real? This is the reason why I call myself Xylie.
Well, you're right, Nick. I wouldn't do this.
I think we're real. About an 8 right now.
Just wait.
But here's the difference. Now you're saying real. This is real.
Really?
This is the Xylie you don't want to fucking deal with. After tonight, I am not mentioning that motherfucker on my channel ever again. If somebody comes up on,
I would love to know how she thought this was gonna roll, or like what maybe she didn't think about it. On
my panel and mentions his name, they're gonna get one warning. He is never to be spoken of on my channel again. Because that's what he fucking wants.
He's not going to like that.
I don't give a fuck, because guess what? My balls are bigger than his, and he can suck my dick.
Suck dick.
Okay.
Can I step in for a minute and tell you something, Keem?
That's a Tommy C quote.
Well, Salvo has been officially, real quick, tipster. I just want to say, Salvo has officially been blackballed for real this time from the Xylie stream.
I'm done. And you know what? Everybody who goes through, and let me give a little message to everybody who's reporting on this. Report on it. Call me a spurg. Say that Xylie freaked the fuck out. I don't give a fuck, because you can fuck off too, and I don't give a fuck who you are.
Well, fuck you then, lady. I'm out of here. Let's get the fucking...
I'm done.
Xylie, you gotta just let everyone know that Salvo is blackballed on this.
I'm not saying that's such a stupid fucking term. I can't blackball Salvo. He is not here. He is not coming here.
Here's the thing. Ain't nobody blackballed Salvo but Salvo. I said this on his stream, and I'll say it again. The only reason Salvo is relevant recently is because of you, Keith. I know some people will say it's the Def Noodles thing, but here's the thing. Look back to the Def Noodles situation. What did Def Noodles put him on the headline as? Keemstar's employee. He's only relevant because he associated with you. And now that he ain't got you, he ain't got nothing.
You think you could say that about all of us? Tipster, that's like dead wrong.
Well, the thing is Salvo, right?
I'm done, dude.
He does have a loyal fan base.
He does
have a loyal fan base.
He does have a loyal fan base.
And look,
that's great.
Look, part of the charm of Salvo is that, he's always, creating,
All right, can we get into this? Does it
go to the third? I think the third one is. I mean, I think you got to the meat and potatoes of it, but I think the third one might be.
We got one more, right? We got one more moment.
And I'll take everybody on my goddamn stuff because I did it for a year and a half, and I'll fucking do it again if I have to. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I get you.
I can grab my big
Comedy
mama
Theory is too rigid and solid.
Wait,
Hold on, I want to read the fucking.
Play.
She grabbed the tip. Hold on, let's go back. Relax.
No,
I don't give a fuck.
I get you.
I can grab my big mama tits and tell everybody to fuck off.
Yeah.
Woo!
And then everyone in the bus claps.
I'll give the headset throw about a.
Yeah,
bro.
But we lived through the Corona days, Huffman. So that's a different.
I threw my headset with Keem. Remember that back in 2016? Remember that? You were on that show.
You've destroyed a keyboard. You've destroyed.
Yeah, but the keyboard is like
headset.
on purpose.
Yeah, it was funny. All
right, let's bring in Xylie and fucking Willie Mack and see how it goes.
William Mackerson, yeah, William Macker, the ginger.
Willie Mack and Xylie.
In the chat.
Infamous ginger, Willie Mack.
How are you all, Willie Mack and Xylie?
Good. I don't understand the whole like like you can't get mad on streams thing from like Nick and Dave, like Optics Kings. It's like you're fucking angry.
It's not optics,
you guys ever been angry before?
No, it's not optics. It's the things that have led to fucking people getting in shit all fucking goddamn year.
It's like live stream. The point is it's fucking YOLO and
if you
screaming
do it
and
more
shit.
than once, that's not. I'm not saying one instance, Willie. Neither is Nick.
I think it's how you do it.
To fucking do it. You can.
I think it's how you do it.
I think it was done in a legendary way, and everyone's been talking about it because it's hilarious.
Well, that's true.
I love
if you
it.
go back and forth on it from here, you draw a line like that, and you continue to go back and forth on it, it can cause problems. That's the only criticism. It's not that much of one either.
Xylie, where are you on this?
Well, did I intend to go off like that? No, but I will say for months and months, I have tried every single thing you can think of, and it never stopped. And I got tired, and I hit my boiling point.
Well, it wasn't gonna stop, in fairness. So
exactly. So I hit my boiling point, and only thing I know is it's gonna stop on my channel. And if that means I don't go up on people's panels anymore, and I don't go into chats, that means
I wouldn't do that too. Fuck, that's stupid. If I wouldn't, yeah. Well, I don't.
That'll be a choice she makes.
I don't have panels, anything. But if I wanted Xylie on, I'm not gonna.
So just to make it clear, like say you're on Edwin's show and fucking Salvo just pops in the voice chat, you're gone, right?
Yeah.
What about covering topics? Like we cover a lot of Salvo topics. Are you not going to come on my show when I do that?
I'm not coming on when you talk about
See,
Salvo because
that fucking sucks. I mean, I'm
Yeah, I
having
don't
him
know if
on
that's
as a
good
goddamn
news,
guest tomorrow. That shit sucks.
I think you're better
And
off
you know
going
what?
in and
But-
saying
but-
he's a fucking cocksucker or something.
But,
I think
but
that's a
here's
much
the
better
thing,
move.
though. Here's the thing. I
Yeah.
can coexist with that.
Yeah, but
Oh, we'll find out, I guess.
it's weird though.
it's the reality of
You
it.
know, because you alienate yourself.
Now we're blackballing Xylie.
No,
How the turntables
That's a choice, William.
Well done, Dave.
Willie's my ginger lawyer. I love it.
Well, I don't like Willy. You can never have Xylie on the back podcast, the Tub podcast.
Why not?
What do you mean?
We'll give little Salvo a disguise. She won't even know it's him.
There you go. Good plan.
All right.
Nope, I'm done with them.
Let's say Salvo does something crazy, like he gets exposed for fucking a giraffe or something. Would you cover that?
It's satire, so it doesn't matter.
You know why? Because that's exactly what he wants. He wants his name said.
What if he gets
and
nailed doing
covered on
something?
all
What
the-
if he fucks up? Would he cover that?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Hepatitis
I don't think
from
fucking a
fucking
giraffe
a
is a good thing.
If he fucks a giraffe, he's gonna die.
No, what
first
if he
off, so you're
fucks?
covering
Like,
his
what
death.
if he fucks up major John
And then the giraffe
Swan
will
level?
fuck him to death.
He's
What
doing
if
the
he's a
fuck-
John Swan level fuck up?
If he does a John Swan level fuck up, I will see you on your podcast, Tommy. I will see you on Dave. I'll be on Dave's. It will not go on my channel because he will never be on my channel ever.
Why not? Why don't you just like spike the football like a normal person?
Is it fair for us to say that, like, eventually, like, because we see people get mad at each other all the time in this community where shit like this gets said. Like, eventually it's going to be, like, under the fucking bridge or whatever. You guys will just get over it. Because Tommy and Keem were like
Oh,
that
see, that's
forever.
what she's saying is not going to happen.
That's,
Willie.
that's
She's
what I'm
digging
saying.
in
It's
on
not
this.
going to happen, Willie. I am done. I'm like done.
There was some things I wasn't willing to do to Keem or say about Keem though. I mean, there was a line.
Yeah.
But no matter how
Tommy
many fights
and
to this
Dave-
day, you
Tommy
still
and
talk to
Dave-
him.
I mean, I walked right up to it. You know,
I mean, you really pushed that line, didn't you? Say like
right up to the fucking breaking point.
Yeah, like, you guys are making fun of it. I mean, look, you guys are making fun of his dying dog. I mean,
That was about it.
No, we were like, a lot of people bring that up, but we weren't on the worst of terms then. We were on okay terms then. We weren't on really super bad terms.
What's
then.
up? You know,
He was, dude. You know why we made fun of his dying dog? Because he was making fun of his dying dog. That was like the end. Like that at the end. I'll be honest. I probably shouldn't say this, but if I thought he was really suffering with losing that dog, I would have never done it. But no, the dog was walking into fucking walls and shit, and he was laughing at it with his daughter. it was
Wonder
funny.
Dog, baby. I miss Buddy the Wonder Dog. He lives in my heart.
Buddy
now.
dog. Yeah.
Forever.
He definitely doesn't live here anymore.
Oh, William. Nick really wants to ask Willie a question.
But in all honesty, though, I never expected to get to that point and do that on my stream, but I own it. I did it. It happened. What am I going to do?
Nothing.
Apologize
I
for
don't
it?
blame
No,
you.
I'm not going to.
There is something. There is something that I kind of admire about what you did. So I mean,
Still
you
up.
know,
I'm all
you gotta-
for it. I think that's the best part of live streams.
it's a
People
reality.
like
No,
bring
and he's right.
real-
It's a reality
reality
show.
shit.
You gotta go. You gotta be real about it. You know, it's a reality show at the end of the day. So,
Especially when it's in her name.
I
Mac
agree.
show.
What's that?
Nicholas Diorio.
Willie, I'm just a starter question. All right, if there's 25 hours of live streams in a given weekend, how much of them do you consume?
20 minutes.
That's exactly what I thought.
Please.
Okay. All right. So when you come in here and say that me and Dave are wrong because Xylie is now the talk of the town, right? And this was a big, epic, legendary moment. Are you aware that? Yes, I agree with you. Are you aware that Xylie's intention was to not talk about this ever again?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't because she just told you.
In that
What do you mean?
regard,
I talked to Dave about it last night.
in that regard, would you
Yeah,
claim that her
everybody
stream was a
circles.
success?
Wait, Nick.
I mean, dude, but here's the thing. She got angry.
No.
Like, it's like
Nick,
so ridiculous.
I said in my stream that I knew people were going to cover this.
But your whole thing is you want to like end this. You want to burn the Salvo bridge.
So in this
Not
moment
that-
of anger,
I
she's got to
said
think
on
clearly.
my stream,
Like,
I will never mention him on my channel ever again.
And then you said on this stream that you wouldn't go on other streams to talk about Salvo.
No, because
Yeah.
I don't think it would be right for me to do that.
Xylie, where are we now, Xylie? What are we doing in this
Starting
exact
now.
call?
Well,
talking about Salvo.
fairness, we're talking about
Xylie,
her,
baby.
but
God, dear God,
Ready?
you're
I suppose.
not getting it because
1, 2, 3, go.
I'm just saying, like, dude, yeah, you made the big public outback thing or whatever. Salvo went and had his Jolly Merry $17 champagne stream last night, where he grabbed his cock and started gesturing towards the camera.
That's a classic champagne.
I have no idea.
And here we are, still talking about it.
I have no idea.
High quality champagne.
Here, I'll help you out, Xylie. Hold on a second. Yeah. You know, my bomb doesn't work. All right, there it is. I don't know what it is. Ever since I did an update, my bomb doesn't work like it used to. I don't know why.
Are you trying to
Man of a certain age.
Yeah, I was just joking.
Oh, I love Willy, but he gets Omega tunnel vision, dude. This guy, like, he looks through the glasses.
How is it tunnel vision?
You look through the 2016 goggles, dude. You're thinking of, oh God, what would Leafy do in a time like this?
I don't know.
What he would do.
Here's what Leafy would do. Be funny.
Yeah.
Call everyone the
Be
N-word.
funny. Which is what I'm hoping for. Xylie, all right. I think we've beat this to death. You can do whatever the fuck you want, Xylie. I'm still cool with you.
You know what? And I absolutely plan to. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah,
Yell at him more, Xylie. He deserves it.
Yeah. Was funny.
So, yeah, that was fun.
That's all it should be.
I suppose.
Yeah, I think it was fun.
All right, now we break the truce with technicals, okay?
Oh, wait a minute. I could do that because I never fucking made one to begin with. Fuck that guy. He's a lying sack of shit.
I mean, how come you haven't yelled lately? Where's your bit? You haven't done
I lost my voice.
His voice is out, yeah.
He yelled at the other guy the other day, the Alex Stein dude.
I did?
Wait, you yelled at Alex Stein?
I did?
Is it Alex Stein? The kid that called in.
Alex Silverstein.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Alex Silverstein.
Oh, but yeah, that guy did everything. Like I was totally trying not to yell at him too. He was literally like, you know, there's a difference between I interrupt. All right, I do. Right, and I expect people to interrupt me, but it's the talking over. It's like that thing that fucking Jeff does when there's like a video playing in the background and he just starts talking about hockey and shit. You know, that's what that guy was doing, except he wasn't talking about hockey. He's talking about Scott Schaefer.
I want to
Speaking of, I'm glad I got Scott Schaefer. I don't know if you know this. He made a third video. I don't think it's.
I did.
Yeah, and he sits there like you know what it is. He did like you could tell the second video. It was a little more tepid, a little more measured, right? And he got a little confidence. But the third video is like a direct attack at Patty Page. He makes the false statement that no one that made a video on him made a counter to his second, which is not true. We fucking did a stream on how ridiculous the fucking
He's
video
sick or
was.
something. That's the only reason.
What? Oh, I did. I fired back. I don't know what he's talking about. But
He never said who called him racist.
Did you see that?
I noticed that he does do straw mans. Like he says, like, you know, people that call him racist. Like I don't see. He's always like the other. But this time though, he really went after Petty Page. He got a little more specific with her. So
yeah,
he's
Page
feeling
is like hanging off the back of his truck as he drives down the street, like Mussolini after World War II.
Yeah. That guy is gonna clip himself, dude. He is too smug, too arrogant, and way up his own ass. The guy
He
is
accused the
huffing his own
company of
farts.
fraud out of nowhere, saying they weren't donating to the company or donating to any charity. And then when they prove it, he doesn't correct it at all or say sorry or anything. Just makes up shit. What is that? Who can do that?
Yeah, I noticed he didn't mention you in the third video.
No, in the second one, I'm pretty sure he was calling me the one who called him racist.
Yeah, I
And then when
know.
asked
What a
him, he
gutless
backed
wonder.
out.
Yeah, but you didn't call him racist, so he'll fuck
No,
up.
I know. I was like, that, bro.
Honestly, I think 2 years ago, Nick would have ate him alive.
Nick's all retired. He's
Yeah,
with
I think Nick's retired.
Wait,
Nick, you
I
need to
am
come out of
retired, but there
retirement.
is one subject that I do want to bring attention to, and that is intercommunity misogyny. Are you aware that the women of the community are standing up against us? Proud commentators such as Ashers, Abby Blackbird, Jessica Pizzle are all standing up to talk about feminism in the community and how it's necessary. Yeah.
Oh, can't wait.
It sounds like you got the bronze medalist at the Special
Are they
Olympics.
doing a podcast? I'd call it the Cackling Cunts. How about that? That's some podcast for you.
That's a great one. Good alliteration.
I'm just saying, my recommendation, I know nobody wants to play it because it's taboo. How can we make fun of this person who puts themselves on all these live streams and is obviously a private figure, lol. But I would watch the clip where Jessica cries. I will let you guys enjoy that. I really like the clip.
Yeah, that's true. Matt Pitt made Jessica Pizzle cry.
Matt was the calmest guy. He's like, listen, Jessica, this is why it's hard to talk to you. And then she's like,
do we have that clip?
Yeah. Oh, yes, I do. It's actually on my Twitter right now.
He's I'm gonna warn you right now. Every time people pull that clip up, they're like, "Yo, let's watch it." At the end, everybody's like, "Oh." Like really I'm telling you,
not me.
Well,
not me. Except Nick. He's
like, Vault is very adamant about the Vault is very adamant about this.
It just makes
it's like the baby dinosaur.
Yeah, I put myself in a community that treats me badly. I only treat you better. Yeah. All right, you guys enjoy.
Thanks, Nick.
Nick.
I wish I love anything as much as Nick loves this video.
I'm sure.
Where is it?
Well, I'm sure Vault has it already. He's been donating to get you to do it. So
Vault, like it.
I haven't seen Nick that happy in some time.
Oh, he loves
I can
it.
find it.
Pretty disgusting.
Okay, I got
it. Where is it? I'm looking all over.
I'm sending it to you right now.
Is that it? No.
Oh, is this it? Mad made his victim. I found it. Hold on. I found it. Hang on.
Matt, anything you want to say to yourself while you have a leg to stand
on?
on?
Let me see.
Oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm completely.
I'm just saying. I'm literally being honest about how it's feeling to me.
Jessica,
And
you are so frustrating to talk to sometimes. You're so nice, and you're so. I have so much fun talking to you sometimes, and then there's times like these where I can't get through to you, and I don't understand why, and I don't.
That's how I feel about a lot of the stuff that I did.
Oh God!
I don't know.
That you weren't
In order
mean,
for
you're
me
like
to
talking to her from like a real place.
Oh wait, let it go.
I do not tolerate women doing that to me unless they slept with me at least once. I'm telling you right
It's
now.
so much worse.
No one is allowed to cry to me like that unless we had a relationship of some kind. We hear this. Hold on.
Like I didn't plan any.
Oh, shut up, you fucking mean prick.
I just wanted to find out why.
All right, baby girl, calm down.
I just wanted to find out why he started ignoring me, and then he started saying like, "Oh, like he could have just talked to me, and he didn't, and all I wanted to find out."
Oh my God, she's really.
I know it's really hard, man.
Hey Matt, you're fired.
He's been
Fucking
exonerated.
prick.
He's been publicly exonerated.
Do you want to know something kind of funny? When we were having this conversation, she starts doing it. I thought she was laughing, so I was like, "Oh, good! I made her laugh. We're friends again. Everything's gonna be fine." And then all of a sudden, I just started hearing her crying. I was like, "Oh, oh no!"
It's all your
Oh, that's not laughter. That's not laughter at all.
Here's what I don't. Here's what I don't get. What were you talking about that was making you frustrated? I'm just wondering.
She kind of started to assume that I pulled her onto our now recording podcast to pile onto her because Beavers disagreed with her.
Yeah.
Beavers interrupted her and said, "Yeah, Jessica, come on, Jessica." And then she like flipped out on Beavers. She left the podcast, and we were left kind of like having to do the podcast with Salvo. And she was saying that because Beavers disagreed with her and Toxic disagreed with Salvo, that it was a debate more than a mediation. Therefore, it was a blood sports pile-on her. And I was just like, that's not at all what I was trying to do. I was simply trying to have more elements of the conversation. Also, I have co-hosts, and they're going to have their opinion. You know, so that's the.
I don't know.
I had a rough night. It was a rough night for Matt.
I have a fetish for crying. Hang on.
Wasn't why. I really hate feeling like
Jessica, baby.
like everyone's always fucking confused.
That is so hot.
From the Midwest, this is like making my balls shrink into my stomach.
I don't know what I say, and I'm really sorry that I'm really bad at explaining things.
Shut the fuck up, bitch! You can't explain anything!
You and Nick need to hang out more, apparently. Jesus.
This is why I
He's
work
had
for
this on
Tommy.
repeat.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to say this about Jessica. If you fucking cracked on that you really probably have to pull. I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be a nice guy. You got to pull back on social media a bit, maybe a lot. Like there's nothing. This is like an evil. This is for egomaniacs and evil fucks. You know, so if they're gonna get you that upset, like you know.
I do want to say that she did put out a tweet saying that wasn't why I started crying. The frustration.
I don't think she was. I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it because I think it's clearly something else is bothering her.
It's just my luck, though.
Or is Matt a disgusting bully?
I think it's all Matt's fault.
It's possible he's disgusting and reprehensible.
Correct.
Sorry.
I'm gonna beat him up.
When she said, "I'm not good at explaining things," I could just see some guy standing over you. Fucking bitch! You fucked it up again. Can I make this a soundbite? Hold on a second. I want a soundbite. Hold on.
Really bad at explaining things.
You know what she sounds like? She sounds like fucking Wendy Torrance from The Shining. You know, when she's walking up the stairs, the baseball bat, and he's swinging at her. No, I just want to see Danny. You know, you know what I mean?
That makes me Jack Torrance. Great.
I just want to lay down for a little while.
I'm done. I just thought. Hey, when you hear the typewriter, it means stay the fuck out of here.
I'm just trying.
Just.
I love that. Hold on, it's so funny.
Oh, you're saying.
Hold on.
I'm really sorry that I'm really bad at explaining things.
Oh, it does. She sounds like Wendy Torrance.
You know, I was gonna say that I wanted to thank Xylie for her breakdown because this thing would probably have been the talk of the commentary today. So, but nonetheless, thanks to Nick.
You liked it, Matt? Hey, you like that? You like that, fucking Jeff? I'll play it for you again.
And I'm really sorry that I'm really bad at explaining things. I'm trying.
Jessica, baby, calm down.
I'm just saying.
Oh, this shit's so fucking stupid. Holy shit.
Come on, Jeff. She's just really bad at explaining things.
Not laughing.
I don't know, man.
No, I'm not either. This is funny. This is reprehensible.
This is reprehensible. You're right.
That's fucking hilarious. That is the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Oh, God, that's fucking funny.
Go outside. Go touch some fucking glass.
You know.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just really bad at explaining things, Dave. Fucking funny.
You know, if you're shocked that I'm laughing at this, I also think that Kanye's outburst the other day was absolutely hysterical.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
He had the black outfit to hide his face from his smiling.
So
yeah, I can't wait for his next album release called My Struggle.
I get briefings from Matt, so I decided to get. I don't usually get them on Sunday. I usually wait, but I was up, so I called Matt before he went to bed because there's a big time difference. And he says, "You'll never believe this. Nick Fuentes was in and out, which is I guess a burger joint. It wasn't there when I was there, and he threw a soda or a drink at somebody. So he said he threw a drink. So I'm thinking he threw like a wine glass or fucking something like that at somebody, and he looked really cool doing it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. He throws like a girl. He probably throws like a big faggot. He's like, no. He did, and then he adjusted his suit. So I'm like, really? Yeah, he looked like a total boss. And then I watched this shit. He throws like a fag. Look at this. No, yeah, he does. Look at this. Like, what is it? Yeah, he throws like a girl. He doesn't even
He winds it up. So
yeah, he winds it up, right? He threw the soda. He didn't even throw the fucking object, probably because he can't, because he's a girl. Look at this. And he just sprays the two guys from front of him, right? And here's the thing. Because this kind of looks like a restaurant in New Jersey at 12 o'clock at night. I don't know if the hood's going soft. Because
those are apparently his bodyguards, Tommy.
The guys he sprayed?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, stop.
I don't know, man. A bunch of guys that look like that got soda thrown on them by a squaggly little white guy dressed up like a Bible salesman would have gotten their ass beat down.
And that's why Matt and I think it's boss, because he stands there even in the face of a fucking wicked beatdown.
Yeah, but those are his bodyguards. Fucking
bodyguards.
No, he doesn't. Look at the way he throws. He throws like a girl.
I'm not taught for the 5th fucking time. I'm not talking about the throw. I'm talking about what happened afterwards.
Look at this. Yeah, what are you doing?
I broke down his mechanics, why he failed on the throw.
I don't know. He adjusted his fucking tie that wasn't there. Big deal.
That was cool. He's like, fuck
he wasn't. He's not cool at all. This guy is.
The
This guy is the epitome of not cool. First of all, he's in a restaurant dressed in a suit. He's right at a fucking fast food joint in the middle of the night.
Yeah, fast food place in a suit. Yeah, that's
he's so cool.
Credit for Fuentes,
He's so cool.
man.
How do I get this alpha?
Let's see that throw again.
Yeah, I think he. You know what is? I think he just threw the water. I think the fucking the actual cup is on the ground.
He squeezed.
The throw is not what makes it cool.
The throw.
There's nothing cool. So this guy turns around and he says, "Why did you fucking throw soda at me? I didn't do anything to you."
You've never seen a movie in your entire life, so
dude. And I have seen a movie, and every one of the guys that did cool shit was cool. They didn't throw. I'm sorry, there's nothing.
This
cool
was
about
the game opening pitch. He would have done the thing where it just goes in the ground and doesn't.
Right?
I literally started the thing with like, the throws
Exactly.
gay, but afterwards he adjusts the suit, looks cool.
There's nothing cool about Justice Suit. What is he adjusted for? He doesn't have a tie. What's he adjusting it for? He doesn't have a tie
a fucking
on.
mafia guy in a movie.
No, he
does something,
doesn't. He looks like a fucking little white bitch. That's what he looks like in a restaurant. And if he did that where I'm from, he would have fucking got his teeth knocked out. Jesus Christ.
But he looked cool. And the mafia dude looks like Nolan Ryan when he throws it. He doesn't look like whatever the fuck that was.
I think he threw. You know what I think he did too? Because I can't tell because the guy was. I think he threw it and then it went straight down like that.
Yeah.
Like what?
He was squeezing. He squeezed the cup. He made a fucking rookie mistake in throwing.
Like the way Matt made it sound, it's like he threw a drink, like he fucking took away. Don't disrespect me, bitch. You know? Like no,
Clearly didn't watch Sandlot.
Totally not cool. Totally not cool. All right. I don't think
Matt,
so.
what a bad opinion that you shared.
you,
on
Dave.
your
You
own.
agreed with me.
No,
Dave says a traitor.
Tommy convinced me.
Hold on. Hot Italian chick here.
Matt is kind of on a streak here. First, he's making women cry. Now he loves Nick Fuentes. And
I
thinks
think
he's
the
manly.
white
I don't know how I feel
supremacist
about
looked
him.
really cool when he adjusted his jacket. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Soleil, you're on here. You're my favorite Italian woman. Go ahead.
Hello.
How you been, sweetheart? I was thinking of you the other day. I actually mentioned you the other day that I missed you. I think I said it on stream, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, sometimes it starts at 10, your stream, around 10. So sometimes I don't catch the live.
Yeah, I just miss you. I haven't heard you for a while. What's going on in Italia?
Same old. Weather sucks. And so I haven't missed skating for a month, and I'm sad. Yeah, that's pretty much
What's on your mind? What
Pretty
stupid
boring
drama do you want to talk about?
Well, I wanted to say I mostly agree with Willy about Xylie.
Okay.
Yeah, I fully think that if she's not comfortable with some of the jokes he says, she's fully within her rights to go off and tell him to fuck off. Yeah. And not only that, I think that commentary is mostly personality based. So if there is an audience for, the stuff that Salvo does, there's probably an audience for what Xylie does. And if she cultivates that, she'll be fine regardless of their collaboration.
Okay. Yeah,
Other than that, I think there is an element to it that I heard both in Xylie and Jesska. I think this is the other girl. I might be missing context because I didn't see the entire stream. But based on some of the things they said and the very emotional response, I think that maybe some of the things they are not comfortable with, they weren't comfortable when they started meshing with your community, but they were okay with it because in order to mesh with you guys, I think it's a little bit of buyer's regret, if that makes sense. I think it's more true for Jesska.
You said there's a little buyer's remorse? Is that what you mean?
Buyer's regret.
Buyer's remorse. Okay. I don't understand. All right, fine.
Meaning they were a little bit maybe more willing to put up with stuff they weren't comfortable with before, but now they are a little bit more established. Maybe they're starting to get like, okay, no, this is the line, and if you don't follow it, Well, Xylie, I think, took the right course. She told everybody to fuck off, and that's it. I think Jesska went the emotional route, and that's a little bit shady.
What's PewDiePie's wife's name?
What?
What's PewDiePie's wife's name?
Marcy?
Marcia?
Marcia.
Exactly. Somebody just wrote, Marcia, shut up and get back in the kitchen.
I am already in the kitchen.
You're already in the kitchen? Let me ask you something, Marcia. Sorry. Are you a good cook? You a good Italian cook?
Of course I am.
I should have married you.
Still
I
to
should
this
have
day
married you.
Don't see how
Would I have
that's an
tomato?
insult.
Would I have homemade tomato sauce every day if I'd have married
You
you?
get ragu, baby. What's tomato sauce? What's the can shit?
I get ragu at home. I want the good stuff. I dated a girl, this Italian girl. She's from South Italy. They made their own wine, their own tomato sauce, and get this, their own pasta, like by hand, like that's the old school. Right, yeah.
We make our own oil because we have the.
They think they did that shit too
in the garden.
Yeah, yeah. The garden, being in the garden's a big deal in Europe, and the Italians are 10 times worse than the Germans. Yeah. Germans just plant flowers and shit, and the Italians make food. No, it's
actual like useful shit.
My ex-girlfriend's dad brought home a goat one day in the middle of Kenilworth, New Jersey. It's like fucking. It's like a total suburban area. He brought the goat. He let us play with it and everything, and he killed the fucking thing, and we ate it the next day. Yeah, he was.
You remember his name? Hold on, Tommy. Let me call out someone in chat who's a complete retard. John Bon Zombie saying I'm Italian and ragu is an insult. You never put a fucking foot in this country. Shut the fuck up.
Ragu. You are being insulted. Well, that's like the shitty fucking stuff we get in the States. I think ragu's good over there or something. Because that's like the ragu's like the stuff where I'm from. It's like am I wrong about this, Dave? Like that's the every.
No. It's just it's not.
That's the most common
fucking
sauce.
Good tomato sauce. You make it yourself. If you want shit, you get ragu. It's not that it's bad. It's just shit. It's canned shit.
No, Soleil's Italian.
I mean that's true for most of the canned stuff. Even here, you can get canned ragu. Nobody's saying does, but sometimes you're in a rush. You might use it, but kind of. Yeah. You change it, like you add.
Yeah, you can jack it up a little bit. You can spice it up.
If I'm gonna marry an Italian girl and put up with all the shit that comes with that, I want her making her own tomato sauce.
Dude, she's giving you ragu.
Get ragu.
Fucking ragu.
You gotta deal with a lot with Italian women. I mean,
I'll say because I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, if I came home Xylie, if I came home Soleil, and you were like fucking bacon ragu, you would sound like this when I was done.
I'm really sorry that I'm really bad at explaining
things. I'm Calabrese. I make awesome sauce. That's not even how you write Calabrese. You fucking idiot.
I fell.
Shut up.
Calabrese. I fell in love with a girl in high school that was named Calabrese.
That sounds like a strip.
Yeah. I was absolutely head over heels.
By the way, Tommy, Nick sent me something. It's in your DMs. It's what you wanted.
It's what I wanted.
Oh, boy. What we're looking for, Jack.
Oh no, he really wants me to run.
Don't open that folder.
Oh, that's that, huh?
No, I just.
I know.
I think I know what Nick. I don't. No. I think I know what it is. Hold on.
It's not okay.
He's got the Xbox thing.
I'll take everybody on my goddamn self. I don't need tipster. I don't need my viewers. I don't need my members. My subscribers. I can stand there, grab my tits, and say, "Fucking bring it." I've had just about everybody in the commentary community's dick in my mouth besides you. I've had tipster's dick in my mouth. Let's see. The other night I had Augie's dick in my mouth. I've had Chris's dick in my mouth. I wanted to fuck Chris. I'll take everybody on my goddamn self. I don't need tipster. I don't need my viewers. I don't need my members, my subscribers. I can stand there, grab my tits, and say, "Fucking bring it." I've had just about everybody in the commentary community's dick in my mouth besides you. I've had tipster's dick in my mouth. Let's see. The other night I had Augie's dick in my mouth. I've had Chris's dick in my mouth. I wanted to fuck Chris. I'll take everybody on my goddamn self.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah,
that's what I meant, though. Yeah, That's what I meant with buyer's remorse. Like, she's kind of going, I did everything for Salvo. I tried to make it work when, in my opinion, she shouldn't have even put in that much effort.
She did everything for her. You tried to explain it to her.
That's what I said. And I'm really sorry that I'm really bad at explaining things.
Somebody put that in an Xbox message. That'll make that 10
All right, Soleil, Ted's good talking to you. I'm going to the after show right after this. Talk to you later.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. Should I give a free after show today?
It's up to you.
Do it for the people.
You don't want to bring Brick in real quick and see what he has?
No. You know what I want? Could you make me that thing real quick? I forgot to ask you before. Can you make me an after show thingamabob and the free thing?
Yeah.
I would appreciate that.
You can just like click it and just go in there and make it.
Matt, he asked you to fucking do it. You want to fucking do it. Do your goddamn job, you one-legged fuck. Get back in the box.
Yeah, make it free.
What's the matter with you?
There you go.
No, thank you.
Asking Tommy to do it himself. You fucking.
All right, here's the thing. In order to get these after shows, you have to usually become a member or a Twitch sub or some shit like that, and then you got to sync it with Discord. But today we're gonna do it for free, because fuck you. I don't know. Why not? Might as well keep the whole train going. So you can go join the Discord right now, and we'll continue this humble show. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it.
Yep.
You're good at explaining things. You know that? That's why I appreciate you. You're good at explaining things. GG, everybody. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
They get laid. That's what I'm trying to do. Bye.